Hey, this is Jupiter Exile, and we're back for a short session of Elden Ring. I actually forgot to turn on my lights. There we go. We're going to pick up where we left off, which is attempts on Moog. And hopefully... Oh man, it actually has the stats and resources I was left with when I got disconnected from the fight. Okay, whatever. We'll go in with this. It's fun. I don't have those boosts anymore. Or that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself real quick. Give me my stuff back. I think this isn't gonna put me at the America stake, but it doesn't matter. I'll have to ride the elevator again. It's 601. I don't really care to try the fight without having my flask up. Or without my physic. There's a lot of stats in that. Everything else I think is going to be the same. I'm still on medium load. So this is the first session we're sitting down to after the balance patch. So I've got some things to do. I got to run around and talk to some NPCs that didn't exist before. So that's kind of fun. I don't know where other people will have gone to, or what's going to be going on with all that. But anyways, for now I want to just keep doing this fight. That is technically unsafe to do, but I went for it. Okay, that was a bit of a flub. Whiff. There we go. Just play that safe. Okay, that dodge was too early. There's an unusual pattern. I think some of that owes to my facing being a little strange. Okay, my timing there was slow. So I didn't get my full punish. Okay, there's the phase 2. Okay, so I walked through fire and then got detonated. So I need to have... The blood on the floor is what's going to cause the most difficulty for me in this, in terms of, like, planning out the fight. Because I really don't want to get tapped by that and then get killed by something kind of random. Oh. I took the wrong thing in focus. Whoop. Ah. Come back. Okay, there we go. Whew. If I win on this, I'll have to edit that out. That was dicey, but we got away with it. Thunk. That'll be a straight down. Okay, that was a little odd. I got the swinging dodge, but it was not the right time for me to be doing what I was doing. Specifically, I don't want to be standing directly in front of him when I take that punish, because it's not safe. I rely on the time he has to turn around to get some of these openings in. Okay, that was too early. Too laggy. No, thank you. That's a big hit. Okay, so if I don't get behind him on that, I can't take the opening. Oh, that's no good. I'll survive on that one because I was drinking. Oh, wrong dodge. Late dodge. What do you want to do next? That? Okay. I'm not gonna knock him down. Dang it. Blech. Awkward. I'm out of coffee too. Doubly bad. I think I'll get coffee a little later then. Out to hang out. Want a little more light in the room, maybe? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it for a bit. What do you want to do? There's probably something I can do when he's throwing out Blood Rain, but when he does that, I just tend to wind up in the wrong spot. Like, I tend to walk a little bit into it. Come on. Yeah, that was slow on my part. Side blood, not straight blood. Floor cleaning. Okay, you got your health back, buddy? Oh, that was straight blood. I think I can drink there. There we go. Okay, it's a bit more delay on that. I haven't seen that attack too many times. There's a little bit. Shouldn't have gone for it. Not worth. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Big damage. Oh man, he's giving me really big openings right now. Yeah, I didn't have enough stamina to take the second charge attack, so I'm just gonna take the critical. Oh man, this is money. Okay, we got our no damage taken phase 1. That's cool. Oh, that was straight blood. Okay. Okay, it's got a bigger blast. That's pretty similar. Okay, that got me because I was too eager on rolling away. Okay, so his stab into the floor, I need to be fully behind him to punish in phase, starting from phase 2. So I think if I roll twice and then go for the heavy, I can still get the heavy swing. I still want to find the heavy swings because those stuns are going to be really big. There's a lot of crud on the floor in phase 2. I think a lot of the time I need to not worry about the crud on the floor and just take the damage, because the crud on the floor is not going to kill me, only the boss will. Is that famous last words, maybe? It's possible. Now, with 900 damage, I think I'm actually inflicting more after the patch. There we go. Big damage. I'm just gonna take a sip here. Okay, we don't have time to do that. There's no chance to buff between the phases, and I think that's really annoying. I love doing that on so many other boss fights. I'm thinking of trying something else, though. The problem is, like, I would love to use a grease going into phase 2. But I really don't think we can. So I'm going to try out a fire grease on the way in and see what that makes the damage look like. And we'll try out a couple of greases as we go. This is fire for the first one. We can try magic next. Possibly Dragon Wound. I have no idea where Dragon Wound is good or bad. Bit of a lame hit there. I actually can't tell if we're still on fire. Did Royal Knight's Resolve overwrite the fire? I think it might have. Well, that's pretty lame, because the damage output from Royal Knight's Resolve, I think, is pretty good. It feels like a bug. Thank the goodness this guy's not an input reader. Okay, I got antsy on dodging. So, funnily enough, him having wings makes it harder to see what he's doing with his weapon a little bit. So I'm gonna have to adjust to that. I really just need to calm down. So this time I'm gonna try not using Royal Knight's Resolve, because I think it overwrote the grease. Now, it's possible the grease was still there, but we couldn't see it, because grease doesn't have an effect on our top left bar, unfortunately. I kind of wish the game would just be a little nicer and show us the actual timers of things. Okay, our grease might have actually been active, because the damage being contributed is, like, next to nothing anyway. Okay, pretty good. I'm gonna be really close to a phase change. That was too early. Yeah, it's just harder for me to see the timing when he's got wings. That's really funny. But I could have taken the same R1 spacing for the timing there. Yeah, I'm just not interpreting it the same way in my brain. Which is a bummer, because it was the same dang attack. So let's try a different grease. Magic is next. So what we're looking for is a greased hit that breaks about 400, like at least. It was very uncomfortable. Made a couple mistakes. That's not a significant change. Okay, I'm seeing a slight difference in the damage, but... I'm just gonna knock him down so that I can sip. Okay, that was a bad choice. I was not supposed to take that swing there. Alright. So that's 2 greases down with very, very, very little effectiveness. I think what that's coming down to is the grease damage is not getting multiplied by the other stuff I'm doing. Now, I can make some exalted flesh, and maybe that will be effective. Let's see. Right, I need to change the pouch. Next, we're going to try holy grease. Let's see if this breaks 400 damage. I also don't know how long the exalted meat lasts. I've seen videos where they use exalted meat more than once in a fight, so it might be pretty short. Oh, nice. That's the best startup. But we're only getting 900 on the charge with the holy. Okay, I don't like him doing that far away. That's one of my prime openings. I prefer a lot if he does that close to me. Give up this hit so that I can get a drink. He did a bit of a weird pivot there. My positioning there turned out pretty sketch. And it was sketch because I was already in position. I didn't actually need to move. I could have just started the punish right away. Whoops. Timing was wrong. That's a big punish. Oh, I just barely lost Royal Knight's Resolve. It doesn't actually last that long. Right, that comes with a blood splash now. Okay, now we're fully reset. Stand in a spot that's not on fire, right? What do you want to do? It's all up to you, man. Oh, he still does that in phase 2. I've just never gotten him to do it. Ah, okay, so that's how he'll follow that up. I haven't survived the dive before, so now we know what that looks like. That's still the wrong setup for me to do. I don't want to test myself against the dive. So I'm going to try the Exalted Meat option. We're going to see how well that works. Exalted Flesh. Now, I think Exalted Flesh actually shows a buff on the top bar. It doesn't. Probably because I've already got that buff. I don't know what that buff's supposed to look like. It's bonus physical damage. What does a bonus physical damage buff look like? Whiff? You're kidding me. Okay, we get an extra 200 damage on the charge attack. That dodge was too early. This will be big. 1650? Okay. I only got 9 damage more than usual. So either the Exalted Flesh is already worn off, we're not going to contest that in this case. Oh, I haven't seen that before. So he's got an upward sweep. Blech. Yeah, still learning a lot about Phase 2. Okay, so with the short duration on Exalted Flesh, and that being the fact it's the only consumable that's added a relevant amount of damage, given that we're stacking all these charge multipliers, I mean, I guess I could eat it here. Yeah, screwed up. I think the down stab is the only thing that one-shots me right now, too. Before Phase 2, at least. I don't know, a few of his attacks one-shot me in Phase 2, because he's got, like, extra shenanigans going on. And it's very easy for me to get my feet wet in death, and then take a death. So yeah, I think our best damage multiplier is Royal Knight's Resolve. Nothing's stacking up to that in terms of, like, being worth my time. Oh, that dodge was too early. No, that was just a goofy thought. Yeah, it was a reckless resolve. Okay, I can get like a little hit in the back on the Blood Rain. Positioning is just really, like, fussy on that. Okay, too late on the dodge. Yep, cheeky little hit on the back. Oh, I didn't get the dodge in between those. Whew. You've got quite the face. Right, I'm gonna do a couple runs with a rune arc. I don't have the time to use the rune arc at any time during the fight, so I'd have to use it beforehand. We gotta be committal about it if we want it. Let's see how different the damage is with a rune arc. So right now I've got like 35 effective strength. It's crazy. Ouch. Oh, yeah, I just die off of upper dodge. So that's what happens when you use a rune arc. No, we're gonna use another one. That's not real. Shut this again. Whew. Okay, here we go. The charge attack damage is about the same. There must not be a substantial difference in the scaling. We just strafe that. Oh, whoops. Oh, stab didn't kill me. Oh, that drink was too early, so I have to drink 3 times. And I missed 1 attack, but that's fine. Oh, that's a stab. It's not a down. Okay. I think he can adjust that based on my distance. I thought that was going to stab him down, because it's what I saw him do the last time I died to that attack. But he pierced forward instead. Blech. I'm gonna try a little something. We're gonna change this out, but we're not gonna actually hold it. We're just holding on to this for the extra robustness to see if it changes his phase transition properties at all. Yeah, I can't take a swing in there. Oh, that was a direct throw. Oh, he came back around. I can drink on that. Okay, my positioning was different than usual there. Didn't fully dodge it. That angle's a little tricky. I'm gonna be really low on vials in the third phase, or second phase. Yeah, I worried I was gonna back into that. Nah. Yeah, it's not gonna change the it's not gonna change the phase transition. I'm pretty sure his mechanic is yes. Okay, longer delay. I think he's probably up 1-2 stab. Something else I noticed. Once he's got the 3 rings on you, he will phase transition no matter what. The triggers, he's got health gates for using that ability. It's not health gates for it's not health gates for a phase transition. It's health gates for that ring setup. Which also means if there was a way to drop those rings, you could theoretically skip phase 2, I think. I strongly suspect there's no way to get rid of those rings. Now he phase transitions. Oh, I didn't run forward far enough. That's a bummer. I don't get to learn anything. You don't want to die to the same thing that's already been killing you. I think it's safe to say that this shield change didn't do anything. Pretty good start. Got a little nicked by that. Yep, and since I got nicked by fire, that was lethal. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. The Blood Claw explosions are actually pretty tricky to dodge. They're big enough that you really have to dodge them on timing. more or less. This boss will really test your timings, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna throw in a rune arc just because. I do not have a rhyme or reason for it. This is, like, no way this is gonna be the run. Man, this guy likes getting power attack. I'm not going to go for my usual punish there because I don't have my usual facing. That was not a right time to go for something. This works. I do have time for that to be charged up. Cool. I had suspected I might. Okay, it's still the same timing. It is a down stab if I'm close enough. Even after the phase transition, I got him back down to half because Royal Knight's Resolve into heavy charge is pretty cool. I'm pretty confident in terms of, like, my handling of the damage. I just need to actually avoid his phase 2 attacks for a while. I mean, we are getting him down to half a health bar, so. And he's theoretically got a stun on the way, sometime in phase 2. Okay, that was a little off. Nice. Okay, we're not going to get a punish on that. Bummer. We love to catch him counting, but... There we go. Resolve. Dang it. We're gonna have a pretty bad transition. Everything is on fire. Yeah, I needed to approach him there. I'm just having a really hard time with the phase transition when the entire floor is on fire, understanding what to do and, like, how to think around that. That's really getting to me. To some extent, I just need to go for it and not, like, worry about the floor being on fire. But I'm very worried about the floor being on fire. That was a pretty unfortunate hit to take. I lost a resolve on it. Quite get that off, but I'm not dead. That got me. Huh. I think I might want to be using the resolve on every single counting attack. Because I think I have the time to resolve and get a full charge on that, but it's dicey. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. That's a lot of time after all. I might, actually. Oh wow, I got them all in a row. Ah, I didn't dodge it. Dang it. I swear he wants to taunt me after every death by using, this is the attack you need to, this is the attack you know that you could have punished. Okay, so we can push him through his first phase incredibly fast. If only that was important. Yeah. Man, I can really, really get through the first part of this fight. Dodge is too late. We're gonna give up this opportunity to drink. Okay. I missed one of my resolve attempts. And my resolve wore off. There's our phase 2 start. There's a nervous drink getting punished by death. Whee! I think he might actually be draining health from us on various other, like any other hit in phase 2. I'm not sure though. I looked at his health bar for a moment. It looked like it went up. It might have been my imagination or some measure of dread settling in. Yeah, we're gonna have to work with those like slightly different hitboxes. It's really just a little harder to read his timing when he's got wings. It's really a lot of what's going on. Blonk. Oh, that was the straight. I don't know why he swung high. Why did he miss me there? It's super weird. I think it's probably something to do with the way the boss's codes are designed to catch you out of the air. Must mean that they sometimes incorrectly perceive you as being airborne, and as a result, whiff an attack. Interesting. If there's a way to exploit that, that'd make some challenged players very happy. Okay. I was too slow on a few things there. If I had actually completed that heavy swing, I would have ducked under his attack, which I've done before, which is part of why I don't worry about doing that particular punish. But I was too slow to start up the attack because I was a little too far back on it, so I didn't have the right positioning to go into it. I messed up. Okay, I was hoping that I would not dip my toe in that fire, but I totally put a toe in the fire, and that sucks. The blood flame. As I've said before, I'd love to have a punish for that attack. If I were using a different weapon art, like Vacuum Blade or something ranged, it seems like it would be a good use case for that. Routine so far. Clean that up. That positioning was awkward, but I was pretty sure I was close to the setup there. So he hasn't gotten me with either of these, so he has to do both of them immediately. Hop off. And he got me again. The delay on that is, like, racking my brain. It doesn't seem like I'm getting him much lower, even with ideal transitions, but I think, like, I'm gonna highlight that that last attempt as a good example of what his transition looks like optimally, because I don't think I can do the transition part any better. I need to learn the rest of the fight at this point. But this peculiarity in his health gates does maybe mean that with enough damage you could do something weird. Okay, I did drink the potion. Get out of that fire. What? There we go. Sort of. He got his damage resistance before that happened. I screwed up. Yep, and I didn't have enough time to get him. Alright, well, let's do the rest of the fight from here. Oh. Was my... That was... I don't know if that was spacing or timing that was wrong. I think I was probably spacing. No, it's got to be both. He auto-corrected on me harder than usual. So it was too early and too far away. I'm getting super intimidated by the fire on the floor in his second phase. And I honestly just need to go after him. On the transition, I buffered an extra R1, and that caused a problem. I have to drink immediately. I can't make that transition with missing hell. How has that never come up before? What did I do to my finger? Oh, jeez. I got my finger sore from, like... Is this from holding RT? Like... I think this is actually, like, got a little sore from holding down the right trigger more often than usual. Alright. What do you want to do? no time for a full punish there. Oh, nice. Oh, man, really? He got me with the uppercut again. And the uppercut's one of those moves I have to dodge immediately, as opposed to everything else in his kit. Blech. I think that if I have a proper transition, I'm probably putting his stun meter really, really high. Like, I get the feeling that in phase 2, if I get like 2 charge attacks, I'll probably be looking at a stun. I just gotta do it right. And to be fair to me, it's a pretty complex set of actions to just do right. Oh, well, okay. That was pretty lame. It was pretty clearly like some extra jank part of the hitbox that got me there. Yeah. I'm really not used to dealing with that from the front. Okay, it's a stab into the ground, then a lava burst. So even if I survive the stab, I need to deal with the lava burst. I do not like that attack string. I'm not a fan. Because I don't know how much damage that lava burst does, and I'm wading through a lot of nonsense just to, like, participate in that. So, this might mean I'm not able to stand within the range of the uppercut? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I guess I'll get an R2. There's my heal. Jug in your face. Oh, I didn't have the stamina? Come on. So I backed up to get him to do the wrong one. Right, because that's a little different. So that's the same. Sip. Ah, okay, I dodged way too early there. Okay. There was, that was a good bit of progress. I got a decent bit deeper into the second phase, because I just hugged him and stuck on him, and I dodged the up slash correctly. I need to bait out the uppercut, and then dodge the forward stab, and that gives me a full R2. Also, if I strafe the uppercut, pretty sure I can activate Resolve. I think I'm at the point where I need to save my Resolves for the meaningful parts, so that I don't have to drink the flask in the middle. Because I can get through the first phase without a problem. Oh, don't do that there, punk. Cool. Take a sip there. Okay, he's really determined to use those while he's standing in fire this fight. I'm not here for that. Give me a break, man. It was twice in a row he followed up his countdown after Blood Rain. Pick that up real quick. Okay. He's really walking me around the block to the ghetto parts of the battlefield. That was risky, but I went for it. Okay, that moves him too much. Couldn't tell what he was up to for a bit. Oh, that was what the attack was. He started moving and I didn't know what it was. That's a bummer, because if I had punished that, I think he might have been dead. Because I think we were probably decently close to a stun. And I think if I get the stun with an extra R2, gets really close to lethal. Didn't have enough stamina for the full punish. Pretty ideal transition. Oh. Not the fire! Not the fire! No! I couldn't tell where the fire was going to be and where I had to dodge as a result. If I had pressed in closer to him, when he started walking towards me, I got nervous. Dang it. But yeah, that's basically what we're talking about, is we had second stun right after the phase transition. Which I think is... like, that's something we can almost get reliably, because we're piling on a ton of stun during the phase transition itself. No, I didn't dodge early enough. Oh. Messed up a dodge again. I gotta stop doing that. I love the jingle jangle of his chains. Oh, that's not, that wasn't blood splatter. Pretty good. He's very close to wanting to do another count. Probably wants to do it now. 3. Okay, so if I trigger his downward stab, I'm almost certain to get killed by the lava explosion part. So I was too close after he did the uppercut. I went in too soon after he had done the uppercut. I was like kind of looking for the uppercut, but I didn't handle the rest of it correctly. I am seriously getting an indent in my finger from like R2 presses. That's hilarious. I am spending a lot of the fight holding R2. Take an extra flask here, just in case. Two, three. Drink. He walked like right into the fire, and I'm still not used to that overhead jumping thingamajig. It's pretty slow, to be honest, and I'm pretty sure he's open afterwards. Still figuring out the second phase. It's really dangerous. Okay, I can't just strafe that purely. Not in that way. There might be a different way to strafe it, but not that way. Oh wait, what am I doing? I like completely zoned out. Let's just move on, move on. Yeah. It's like, why did I start doing a charged R2 there? That's not where that's supposed to be. It is not the time. All right. Oh, get that dodge off. Yeah, you only have to strafe as far as his right foot, and that really helps to land that. I was out of stamina, and that kind of messed me up. Also, a little cramped here. Ah, okay. I was I was trying to top off, but you just can't do it. There's no way to heal in his second phase. Like, ugh. Honestly, there's hardly a spot to heal in his first phase, and his second phase is just a little more aggressive. I think the only option I have to heal is his blood rain thingy. So if he's not doing that, I just can't heal, and I need to stop fretting about it and move on with the fight. It's just going to be the way of it sometimes. It was a very awkward setup with the, like, being on the side of the wall for the phase transition. Yeah, sure, you get a freebie. I didn't dodge. Alright, you get a couple extra flask uses out of me. Okay, that was junk. Ah, and you did a countdown standing in the rain again. There's something big and punishable. I was almost certain he was about to just do third countdown right in the rain. Just send it, call it a day. That was too early of a dodge for that attack. A little too early, and I think too forward. It needs to be to the right. But again, you know, fire. Some of what I'm doing with stancing off with him after he lands in the phase transition sequence is I'm trying to wait for some of the fire to dissipate before I get in super close. Sometimes he uses that opportunity to throw out more fire, and I get really screwed. It's kind of like how, what's it called? I don't think that Morgott needs to have that second phase bit of nastiness where he's got stuff popping up from the floor. I can at least respect that Moog is, like, making his obstacle and it's a little interactive. That was Unis, I need to start drinking. Okay, my roll was not good enough, apparently. Ah, okay. Slow turnaround swing. I'm surprised that his, the Blood Rain when he went up to the sky, I'm surprised that hit me. But it didn't kill me and I managed to heal, so it wasn't a deal breaker. What is being a deal breaker is the fact that in phase 2, his non-one-shotty moves become one-shotty. So I need to fully pass the test of fighting the boss. Also, his, like, forward thrust stops being the same kind of opening. I need to see if I can get him with a jump attack. Because I need to keep the stun piling on. Like this. I need to be wary, because in phase 2, that kind of error would cause me to die. Chug in your face! Then again, in phase 2, he's not doing this anymore, so... Slurp. Char heavy. Dodge is too early, and I don't know if I can survive that on a left dodge. Just trying it. But I think I needed to dodge right into the fire to survive that. Let's see. I only got one charge attack off in his second phase, and that was the... No, I got 2 charge attacks off. I got 1 during the phase transition, and 1 after dodging the stab. How many of these do I actually need to land? Let me try and count out hits and damage for a bit. Figure out what I need. 350. 2 hits of 350. 3 at 350. Four hits of... These are more like 380, actually. 4 hits of 380. 5. 5 380s, a 900, a 1650. So we've got 5 2 1. 5 2 2. 5 2 and 2, and a little bit of spare puts him at half. I'll do the math after the fight. Barely got the heal in time. That's not supposed to hit me, you jerk. Feel like you aren't playing by the rules. That'll get me. Okay, so 5 2 2 and a spare 300 damage, I think. So the twos are the 2 twos are 1600 and 1900. So that's 3200 plus 1800 is, yeah, 3200 plus 1800 is 6000. No, because it's 5000. That's 5000. 5000 plus 5 hits of 300 is another 1500. So 7500. He's got approximately, I'd say, 15,000 health. So if he's got 15,000 health, then assuming we get our full charge going into our phase transition, he's going to have 7,500 health left. For our 900 damage chops, that is, how many times does 9 go into 75? 8 times. So 9 times 9 is 81. So we need to land this guy on his second phase approximately 8 times. But we can cut it short by doing some other stuff around, around that. Theoretically, on one of those, he is going to stun and give us a free charge attack and a half, basically. Well, the stun will give us a charge attack, and the critical will give us a charge attack. So we probably actually need to hit him with charge attacks something like 5 or 6 times. Not counting the phase transition attack. And I think the high score I've gotten is 2 out of those 5. That's bad. That's it. That attack is a thrust, so it has a counter hit property. If I am attacking, that attack will one-shot me. If I'm not attacking, it will not one-shot me. So it's been killing me when I get greedy. Par for the course. Alright. I have about another hour of stream time to work on this. And I'm not really planning on doing anything else this sitting, other than practicing and trying to kill Moog. Ouch. Yeah, I should have stayed in there. Ouch. So it's easy for people to maybe not believe that I ended that charge attack early on purpose to dodge the attack he was going to do. But that's what I did. Okay, that's a little different. I've seen it before, but that's the first time I've been hit by part of it. I am making faces. I can feel myself making... I can feel myself making faces like... I can't talk while I'm in that phase. It's too much right now, but I can feel that I'm like... This is a cool boss, honestly. So with this armor set, he doesn't one-shot me with anything during the first phase unless it's a counter hit, which is pretty fair. And then the second phase, he can one-shot me, but that's just like an exam. Like, the first phase is the part you study. The second phase is the test. I'm gonna pile on what I can. But I did not have the right angle to do the ideal thing. Also, my stamina is just slashed. Completely out for a bit there. Ouch, that was a mistake. Oh, I couldn't get the dodge out. Yeah. Well, that was pretty messy, mostly in terms of the stamina management, but also in terms of, you know, stepping in fire. I feel like in second phase, stepping on fire is almost an inevitability, and I just have to get comfortable with that to some extent. Then again, I think it's blood fire, and I think if I step in it too much, it will blood proc and kill me. But I haven't been killed by that yet, and I've been killed by a lot of other things, so I should probably not worry about what hasn't gotten me. Ah, dodge is late. Okay, ready for more. Stop with the blood rain. It's a boring attack. He insisted on continuing. I think that blood rain attack is here to punish stubborn people who fight with shields. So when I'm like playing a Flibberty Gibbet, it's a very boring attack because it's not reasonably going to kill me. I'm sure if I was trying to block, it would cause me severe distress. Oh man, I knew it. I was like, please don't be the stun. I don't have stamina for a good punish. And it was the stun. I can't get off the charge there. Here we go. Now I have stamina. Of course. He threw out the Unus standing in flames. What a jerk. That was the wrong timing for things. Okay. There were several problems with that once I got knocked down. The phase transition was also not that great. I wasn't able to knock him further down, so I was fighting him from like 70% health. Which is not what I want to do, but I should be able to. Like, it makes sense to be ready for that. This guy's about to make me bring stamina charms. That's good. Well, that was a really fast first phase. Nice. Okay. Okay, still not dead somehow. Died in fire. Couldn't get out of the fire. Okay. Whew. He's got some setups in phase 2 that really kind of suck, but I can heal every time he flies, which is kind of nice, I guess. So I got the stun in phase 2. I didn't go for the maximum punish off the stun, but that's not what got me in the end. What got me in the end was not dodging the stab. The stab is tricky, but it's dodgeable, and it's got a big opening. The attack I really should have dodged in phase 2 was probably the one claw that I got hit by. Or was it a forward burst that got me? It might have been both. There's a stun. This is a good transition. Alright, I even got to clean up my incidental damage. It's pretty good. Just in time for him to pile on more incidental damage and then get me with a delayed attack. Yeah, okay. That wasn't the ground bursting one. That was a different setup. But it looks pretty similar to the uppercut. I don't actually want to fight him on the stairs either, if I can avoid it, but I don't want to back away from him. So that's a bit of catch-22. But I really don't want to be fighting him on the stairs. I think that's a recipe for failure. Alright. Let's see. Yada 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 yada. What you got? Okay, you want to be boring. Come on, come on, come on. Please be kind to my stamina bar. Big one. Bigger one. Stamina, please. Okay, barely didn't step in fire. That's good. Please, out of the catacombs. I do not want to fight you in a bunch of gravestones. Okay, he doesn't want to fight at all. There we go. Might not get a phase 1 knockdown at this rate. This might give it to us. There it is. He's gonna call Una's first thing. He only got back up to half. That's pretty good. Okay, that tagged me for some reason. That happens sometimes. Show me an uppercut to stab. That is not that. Show me a step and sweep. Okay, that was a little risky. Fire, no. Gotta roll back on that, because I was too close. Am I crouching? I'm crouching. Stop crouching. That's silly. Okay, I got nervous and missed an opportunity. One, two. Dang it! Oh, that would have been a good hit. I just counted out a little bit too long. But that was about the correct handling of that. Still just really tense about phase 2, which is unfortunate, because I can get there really fast. So far, so good. He's going to do 2 counts. Okay, I rolled back into something, which was too bad, but I prompted the wrong attack from him. I thought he was going to do the forward stab, but he decided to do the down stab instead, which would be because I was too close, which happened because I rolled back into an obstacle and was not able to walk back smoothly. At least I think that's what happened. It's also possible that I just missed the range. I'm not sure which. That should have hit him. I call shenanigans on that hitbox. No, I did not have the time between those to land a swing. I was wrong. Man, this dude's music is cool. That's gonna hit me. I just stopped thinking for like a bit there. I don't know why I tried for a heal there. Like, I know rationally that does not work. Just didn't stick with me. But don't crouch. Was I crouching? I wasn't crouching. My imagination. Oh. Why are you doing that over there in that blood? I need to be taking that hit when he calls blood. Because I need to remember that even basic hits add to stun. I was concerned about my positioning on that one. He went high on that one. Okay, that was a really, like, slack off phase one. I dodged forward through the magma, which is a bad reflex. So I'm on phase 2, I'm trying to figure out between the uppercut slash that I need to move out from and the roundhouse slash that I need to move in on. And the roundhouse slash is notably slower, so it's the one I'm not preparing for as much, but it's the one that's more important for me to exploit, I'd say. Because I get like 3 hits off of that. Did I drink? I drank, okay. Oh, I haven't messed that up in a bit. Yeah, lost a little too much time to be able to get the critical off. Oh. Oh, what? He didn't jump. He always jumps at the start of phase 2. Weirdo. I dodged too early. Stepping on the fire just weirded me out there, like it has been this entire time. So that was interesting. Phase 2, he didn't fly as his first attack. He went for a Blood Claw slash first. Like the turnaround Blood Claw. Haven't seen that happen. That was a bad drink. Yeah. Scuffed. Got a lot of folks coming and going. That's pretty interesting. Do I need a gimmick to get people to stay? I got no idea. Okay, fire, go away. Come again another day. Too early again. Also, that was the uppercut to down stab. I'm supposed to range that out. It's just that basic addition creates such a mix-up. Because it's fast. It comes out really fast. It's like if Morgott didn't use the daggers until phase 2. That would be pretty devastating. Didn't use the daggers until phase 2, but they also instantly killed you. Again. Startup for that hitbox is like that hitbox starts sooner than I think. A lot. That's a bad choice. It's no good. Alright, got another half hour of attempts I can do. I could go back to trying the dual wield bleed setup and see if maybe that actually works better, but I can get charge attacks off on him more often than I was proccing bleed before. Yeah. This is actually a really good point to be knocking him down, because he's going to go from this right into his Uno call. He didn't go above half. What do you want to do? Christ alive, I have nowhere to be. Two. Dang it. That one was really close. Yeah, it feels like the key to that phase is a proper punish on his uppercut to outer stab. If I can punish that and not get killed by his straight thrust, I think I can get him. It's just... that's enough to ask. I also need to stop contesting his Blood Claw Blast if I'm far away. I know I can punish it if I'm close, but punishing the faraway version is just not working. I'm not rolling through it successfully, so I need to stop trying to do that. I'm doing that, basically, but in phase 2. And I don't have the time to cope with getting knocked over in phase 2. This will be a pretty good knockdown, I think. He's going to want to phase transition right after this. Super obscured by the tombstone, and apparently I lost my lock on. Also, he did not decide to, like, dive across the stage. Bad drink. I thought, dang it, that wasn't the end of the combo. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I was thinking wait till the end of the combo, then drink to fix the residual damage that's piled up. Well, I should have just gone for the end of the combo and gone for a punish. If I go around on his Blood Claw explosion, the second hit he's going to do sends out a fire trail, and I will take a couple ticks from it. I just need to take the fire ticks and move on, because he's gonna one-shot me even at full health, so I don't need to worry about the damage. It's not real. It's not real. Just pretend he's phase 1 mode, but you don't have a health bar. I need to cut that short. Took away my lock on for a second there. What? I swear I hit the dodge button in time. Used a lot of flasks this attempt. Let's be the knockdown. Yeah. Take the knockdown. I can heal up. I could not heal up after the knockdown. And I backpedaled into fire. Jeez. Okay, okay. Not only could I not heal after the knockdown, but I got super wrecked for trying. Oh my god. So, in Bloodborne, you get away with 1 vial every time. If you tried to do 1 vial worth of healing after a knockdown like that, you'd get it for sure in Bloodborne, because vials are fast. But vials only give 30% health, and they're not upgradable. Bit of the game difference there. Alright, phase 2, here we go. The real phase. You want to go up? You want to do something else? Okay, okay. We're back to stable, theoretically. That was the wrong choice. Pay for it with a flask. Pay for that with a flask. That was the wrong choice. Okay, I dodged too early there. So I made 2 wrong choices and then messed up a dodge. My flasks got pretty drained out by walking through fire, which is a bummer. Not only that, but I also wasn't pressuring him very heavily in that phase. in that rendition of the face, because I didn't want to take an uppercut to the face. And I don't know what his, like, proclivities are on the uppercut. Like, I don't know if there's a range where he's like, nah, I'm not in the mood. I also messed up on one dash stab, which is a bummer. The mistake didn't turn lethal, but I don't think I can afford those. There we go. Take care of more of the clutter, please. I really don't like playing around the gravestones. Ouch. Okay, I stayed in a little too long going for that hit. And that's a little too far away for that punish. Oh, that was the Unus call. He's gonna have a whole bunch of health this time. Dang it. Okay, so I don't have time for the big slash after the down step because I need to dodge twice to avoid the lava. Or is it the blood fire? I have to dodge twice to avoid the blast, so that stops being a good opening for me in second phase. I can probably do a leaping attack after it, but I think that's the most I can manage. Still, that was a very, very messy transition, so, eh. Okay, so far so good. Bit of a screw up there. Could you not? Just let me get my half health back. Oh, man. Maybe I need a stat for fire resistance too, so that I can, like, actually step in this stuff more. I don't know if there's an amount where it doesn't hurt enough and I can actually feel good about it. I've gotten so used to topping myself off because of the shield charm. Oh, that was junk. I know what happened. I held down on B. I didn't actually release the dodge button, which is why that dodge didn't happen. I'm gonna give it about 2 more, and then I'm gonna head out of here. Chill with some bros. Gonna watch the latest on Ranking of Kings. I think we might be pretty close to the end of the season. I don't know. Don't walk back into the fire. I got snagged on a pot. So my positioning was wrong. Slurp. Resolve faded while I was charging that. Dang. They could give that skill a little more damage. I'm sure almost nobody's using it after the nerf. Apparently it was a bug that you could transition that buff from one weapon to another. I'm not sure exactly how I died. I'm assuming that I was standing in more fire than I saw. I'm gonna have to watch the VODs for that. It's like, that felt like... I know I was pressing my luck trying to hit him in that, but he was not supposed to cast Blood Rain. He was supposed to go straight into 1 count. Friggin' punk. As much as I can, like, tell the boss what he's supposed to do, that's what he was supposed to do, dang it. I think I might have missed him because he turned slightly. No, I hit him. He's only got a 1 on me right now, so he's got to go for the 2. Okay, so the funny thing about that attempt was the voice in my head that tells me not to heal. I told it to just shut up, and I healed anyway. And I actually got away with it. Okay. That's the last attempt I really had time for tonight. So we'll be getting back on this. I might be getting back on this later tonight, like a 10 to 12 type of session. So look forward to possibly catching me then. Otherwise, I hope you have an excellent evening. This has been Jupiter Exile. May we wander again soon. Good night.